got some lemon and ginger tea. Into a PR that it's all up to me. Look at the texture. Honestly, it's all worth it. Good morning, my loves, and happy February. Today is February 3rd. I know these next few weeks are full of your For You pages talking about Valentine's Day and romantic love, even platonic love, with Galentine's being such a big thing now, which is really good. No one really speaks about pouring that love back into yourself, so I thought in this video I could take you on a little solo date with me. Whether you are single this time of year or in a relationship, I want this video to be a reminder that you don't have to wait for anybody else to give you the love that you crave, and you can pour that all into yourself. As a very introverted person and someone who likes to protect their energy and stuff, I actually do love to be alone anyway. I think I've always been like that since a younger age. Particularly in these past few years, I've really poured self-love into my alone time. And for me, self-love isn't just about doing nice things for yourself. It's how you treat yourself and how you show up for yourself on a daily basis. And even the things you allow into your life and your space. When you take yourself on solo dates, when you sit with your thoughts, when you journal, you get to really know who you are, what you like, what you want to do, what your standards are, without any distraction from anybody else. And then you start to understand what you really deserve. So I think the way you approach loving yourself has such a big impact on your other relationships in your life. And being intentional with spending time alone instead of just spending time alone, there's a big difference. So today we're going to be super intentional. We're going to go through all the 5 love languages and just pour into myself today. Today we're going to go do some journaling. I'm going to make a hot tea downstairs. We're going to be quite specific with our journal prompts, and we're going to use some self-love ones today. I did want to go do this in the park, but it's actually just, there's like a storm going on out there, and my journal will probably fly away and end up smashing someone's window knowing my luck, so we're not going to do that. I actually posted a TikTok yesterday or the day before about how I show all 5 love languages to myself, so I'll put that here for you guys. But yeah, we're going to go do some journaling, we're going to go for some lunch, I'm going to go get my nail fixed as she broke, and we're going to do some makeup shopping, some book shopping, and then just do a whole reflection of my day, so let's go. Guys, my throat has been super sore, so we've got some lemon and ginger tea. I wouldn't actually recommend these tea bags, like you should be having fresh lemon and fresh ginger, but I need to go get some lemon. And then these were just who's calling me? Hello? Hi, who's that? I'm not with that network provider, so it was a scam caller, guys. I get scared, like how do these people even get my number? Anyway, yeah, lemon and ginger tea because my throat, she's not having fun. I've got my tea. I've got my journal. Now we're gonna do some self-love journaling. What I like to do when I want specific journal prompts is I'll go into Pinterest and I'll just type in gratitude journal prompts or healing journal prompts, but today, obviously, self-love journal prompts. I'm just gonna go with the first ones that came up, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna use a double page spread from my journal and just use one of the pages to dump on that. Just finished our journaling. Shortly we're gonna get ready and get dressed for our solo date. I have already done my makeup this morning. I think part of being intentional with the time you spend with yourself is also making that effort with yourself too. So like if you were to go on a date, for example, you're gonna dress up, you're gonna present yourself a certain way, And I think doing that same energy for your solo dates and when you spend time alone is also really important. I'm gonna go get dressed shortly. I don't know if I'm going for like a brunch type of vibe or think about Wagamamas now. I don't know. And what's great is that it's all up to me, very so this is perfect. I think a lot of people struggle with solo dates because they're scared of the embarrassment that might come with it. And I promise you, once you get rid of that limiting belief of people are staring at me, people are thinking I'm a loner, your life will get so much better. Once you get over that fear of being judged by people that you don't even care about, it gets a lot easier. Most people are too focused on themselves to even notice. And if they do notice and they judge you for it, that's a problem within themselves. It's got nothing to do with you. I think if being alone makes you feel uncomfortable, I take that as a sign that you need to spend more time with yourself than less. I also wanted to add that solo dates don't need to be expensive. You don't need to make these huge plans. Like, it doesn't need to be a fancy restaurant. You don't actually have to even leave the house. It can literally be prioritizing yourself for an evening, cooking yourself a nice meal. It's just the intention you put behind it, even in the smallest of ways. On that note, let's go. Guys, we're in Waterstones. My mission is to leave here not with a self-help book, but with a good fiction one. So we're on the hunt for that. If you watched my winter arc video, you'd know I was trying to get into the ACOTAR series. I just couldn't get into it. I'm not sure fantasy is really my thing. So on the hunt to find a good fiction one. My friend Leah, she gave me a few recommendations the other day, so I want to go try and find them now. I've heard a lot of people say it's good to read classics because it helps you see situations from different perspectives, and it's a good way to expand your mind without reading self-development books. But I feel like it would be a bit too heavy for me right now. Guys, you know what? It's one thing people staring at you because you're alone. The amount of people that stare at you when you're holding a camera, it's a whole different ballgame. So we're now in Boots. I need to top up on some makeup bits. I also want to get some new makeup because my makeup's just not been hitting the same recently. I didn't end up getting the book from Waterstones because I just couldn't find the exact one I was looking for, and I didn't want to make the same mistake again of getting the wrong type of book. I am seeing one of my friends, Iman, tomorrow, and she's going to give me The Housemaid. So I'm going to read that first, see how we get on with that, and then we'll go get a brand new book as well. As of right now, it's makeup shopping time. So I actually swear by this skin tint. I'm not really a foundation girly, so I like to wear lightweight stuff on my skin because it's quite dry. This is the best skin tint I've ever used. When I come in store, they never have my shade, so I always have to get it online. The Morphe setting spray is my fave. I usually get this one, but I am going to try this one today. Does anybody else remember when these used to be £5? They used to be so good back in the day. I managed to get my nail fixed. They did it for free, and they did it in like 10 minutes, which was great. Guys, I love this gown, but I really wish it was in pink. They only have it in blue. Okay guys, it's finally time for some food. I am ravenous right now. I still don't know what I fancy though. Hey, can I just get a table for one, please? Yeah, for one, yes, please. Is that booth okay there?
Yeah, wherever you're comfy.
Thank you so much.
Just at all. Would you like any still or sparkling water for the table?
I'm alright. think I'm gonna get the seafood linguine. Oh, thank you so much. How about you? Some girl walked past the restaurant. It's like half open in some of the. I'll show you guys in a minute. She walked past and she was like, I just wanted to say you're so beautiful. And I was like, oh. I feel like people have more confidence to talk to you when you're solo as well. So like the interactions I have when I'm by myself are always really sweet. So that was really nice. Currently people watching. So as you can see, I can see the people walking past. I was sat over there, but they moved me back here because I was filming, which is fair enough. Got my peach juice. Let's try it. And I've got a little finger bowl because I've got prawns. Usually I hold my hands up, my boyfriend does always peel my prawns for me, but I'm gonna have to leave them now, which is okay. We'll do that. Of course, I'm the only one sat alone in the restaurant, which is very annoying. But it was pretty empty in here today, so I guess for a Tuesday evening it wasn't gonna be too busy. I'm very excited for some food. Guys, my linguine came, and the best part is the prawns are already skinned. It's just the mussels, which I usually take out with the fork anyway. This is great. Going back to being intentional with your alone time. If you were on a date with someone, you wouldn't be on your phone, you wouldn't be doing work on your laptop. Like, I'm just gonna sit here with my thoughts and eat my food whilst I people watch. That is what I love to do on my solo date. Sometimes I'll bring my journal with me or I'll read a book. I feel like intention's been the word of this video, but I'm intentionally spending time with myself. Hey guys, it's actually the next day now. I got back yesterday, ended up having an everything shower. I went straight to sleep because I was so tired, but it's the next day now. I thought I could give you guys a little haul of the makeup I bought yesterday. So I bought the Morphe setting spray. I do usually buy the gold bottle, I think I mentioned that. My friend Sam, if you're watching this, she uses this one. And this is just a setting mist. The other one's the prep and set. But Sam's makeup's always flawless. And I was like, let me try this one. I then picked up some beauty blenders. I always get the little ones instead of the big ones. And I've never actually had the Real Techniques ones, which is a bit crazy. See, these are really dense compared to the ones that I use. And I don't actually like to wet my beauty blender either. I know that sounds probably criminal to most of you. We'll see how these are. I just like the small ones because you can get really in your inner corner. I then got some new lip gloss. This is the Kiko Hydro Glosses. I needed a new pink one because I ran out of my other one. That pink is just gorgeous. I was in between shades, but this is shade number 33. 3 is like my number, so I thought I'd go with this one, but it's just such a nice pink. I also ended up buying another one of my favourite lip liners. This is the NYX lip pencil in Espresso. It's the perfect shade of brown. And I always end up losing this exact lip liner, so I just thought I'd get another one so I can put this one in my gym bag. I'm really on the hunt for a concealer that doesn't crease. I use the H&B Cosmetics concealer with the Huda Beauty powder, but recently it's just been creasing so badly. So if anybody has any recommendations, that would be great. I also came home to a PR package from Space NK. I know it's like a wellness bundle. I have had a little look in it already. Should we start? Necessaire deodorant gel. I have heard of this brand before, but I've never tried it. I have to be really particular with the deodorants I use as well because, oh, that smells really nice. It smells like a spa. I have to be really particular with what I use on my underarms because I get psoriasis really bad in my underarms, so I'll let you know how that is, guys. We've then got the Briogeo Scalp Revival. This is a pre-wash hair oil with rosemary. That's really good for hair growth, so that'll be good. We then got the Kate Somerville Cleanser. I've not actually heard of this brand before. It's called Goat Milk Moisturizing Cleanser. I really like that purple. My camera just died. Then we've got the This Works bath oil. I mean, I don't really take baths, but let's give it a smell. Ooh. It's like lavender. Even just smelling that puts me to sleep, to be honest. So maybe I'll just sniff it. We've got the Saltaire body wash, coconut and sunflower, balancing extracts, hyaluronic acid, amino acids. Smell it. Okay. Oh, guys, that smells lovely. Lemonade soothing scrub. It's closed so we can't smell it, but I assume it's very lemony. We've got the Tatcha Dewy Skin Mist. I've never used anything from Tatcha, but I hear about it all the time. Ooh. I love their packaging, it's so cute. That's all that was in the little box. Super grateful for Space and K for sending me that. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I wanted this video to be a reminder that you can give yourself the love that you crave from other people. Doing the things that you say you're gonna do is the biggest form of self-love. And I hope this video's even given you the slightest bit of inspiration to pour more love into yourself. It's taken me a while and it hasn't been the smoothest ride getting to where I am now on my self-love journey, but I promise being intentional with your time and putting that time into you really makes the biggest difference. Honestly, it's all worth it. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hope you guys loved it as much as I loved making this one for you. I love you guys so much.